Here's the thing, right? Is I know for some time they've been pushing the they've been pushing the minimum wage up. They've been working to push that up to $15 per hour federal. Do you feel with the lack of people going into work that this is going to be a real good push for them to try to throw this on the American people and the American business owners to push for this? Like, hey, we'll get people back into work, but they kind of use it as a negotiating factor to kind of get people to buy into that crazy wage.
So I don't think that look, I understand it, but again, Rubik's Cube again, okay?
Exactly. But
The government loves straw man arguments. Oh, we got to give people first-time home buyers a break. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to give people more. Okay, but if they had a Rubik's Cube and they understand, well, that sounds great as a straw man argument, who can argue with that until you start to go, and the government doesn't do this. They're all bad chess players. They can't think more than right here, okay?
mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're just geared that way because all they want to do is buy votes and they really don't care. So they might be very smart, and under the guise of putting something out there that sounds good, they get to push what they want to do behind the scenes, which is really bad, but keeps them in power.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at what the government is saying here, is they're saying we want $15 an hour. But what about somebody who's been there 4 years and now they're making $15 or $16 an hour? Now, you're going to come in, you're going to make the same as me, and I spent 4 years kicking butt here, trying to do my best, and I've got to train you so you can make as much money as I'm making now. So that employer not only has to do what's right if they're smart to keep harmony by not just the new person, but people that are there bumping them up. It becomes a cost that they have no choice but to pass on to the consumer. That same consumer that might be making an extra $2 an hour is spending more than that in the additional costs that are out there.
Bingo.
This is what is absolutely insane about government thinking. It is so, it is so terribly thought out.
It's so bad.
By the way, I want people to make more, but maybe the answer is let's get them having the opportunity for better skills so they can become advanced. The fair market value is, if you're in business, you should try to save as much money on costs of employment, because that's what you should be doing. That's just smart business.
Yes.
And as an employee, you should be trying to create as much value so the company's willing to pay you more, because if they don't pay you more, somebody else will. And that's what makes a fair and balanced market. That's what is supposed to happen. But when you start to tinker with the natural laws of economics and you make a fake economy, there are going to be very bad unintended consequences that occur.